Save every form of sexual act to your bedroom. When you see the food, you don't know what it is, you don't understand it, you don't make nasty comments. Even if you're not in a mood, a good mood to want to talk, you could just wave at them. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to a new video here today. So in this video, I'll be teaching us some of the cultural etiquette, things you need to familiarize yourself with in case you're planning on visiting Ghana or moving permanently to Ghana in order to live peacefully with the Ghanaians or in Ghana generally. So before going fully into the video, my name is Ada. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you for stopping by. You know what to do, hit that subscribe button, become the gang, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. One of the cultural etiquettes you need to familiarize yourself with in order to live peacefully with the Ghanaians is greetings. When you visit Ghana, you go to Ghana, be sure to greet people. Come out of your house and you see people, you could just hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It shouldn't be a big deal. Familiarize yourself with greeting people, saying hello to people, so you don't look rude. So when you go to places like work, or you go to banks, or maybe a waiting area, and then you get to meet people, try to greet people. Just say hello to them. It's not a big deal, because when you don't say hello to them, it seems like maybe you're not talking to them or you're not happy. And when you want to greet people in Ghana, it is a norm that you start from the right hand side to the left. You don't go and greet from the left hand side and then greet to the right, unless for a case of someone there, you want to greet someone prominent or someone highly recognized, like a chief or somebody in the community, and you want to first greet the person to show regard to that person, and then you return to your right hand side and greet to your left hand. You should be sure of greeting people when visiting Ghana. That is first. Another thing here is using of your left hand. In Ghana, it is not encouraged at all. They don't like the idea of you using your left hand to give or receive something. So when you visit Ghana, be sure to always use your right hand. Even for some people that are naturally left-handed, they train them to consciously want to use their right hand, because using your left hand to either give or receive something in Ghana is quite disrespectful. This is the culture, this is what they believe in. So I think if you're going to Ghana, you should learn how to use your right hand regardless of how you do things from your own country. When you visit Ghana, learn how to use your right hand. They don't encourage the use of left hand for any reason, because when you poop, you use your left hand to clean your bum. So whatever you're doing, you should avoid using your left hand to either give or receive something from anybody. It is very rude and very disrespectful. So you don't do this when you are in Ghana. But when you go to like some villages or you go to the rural parts of Ghana, you don't use your left hand to either give or receive things, because it is not encouraged. Another thing here is you dressing decently and appropriately. So when you visit Ghana or you go to Ghana, be sure to dress decently and appropriately. Especially when you want to talk to older people or you want to go to some gatherings, if you're a guy, you need to wear a shirt, cover up your body. If you're a lady, you need to dress well. They are so high on morals. So if you want to live peacefully with them, you dress well. Another thing you should be very careful with is the PDA. When you visit Ghana, public display of affection is never encouraged. They are so high on morals. Regardless of who the person is, even if the person is your wife or your husband, your girlfriend, they don't care, they don't want to know. Save every form of sexual act to your bedroom. Don't come outside and start kissing or holding them in some certain ways, because there might be children around the corner watching you guys. So you have to avoid any form of that. Anything you want to do, save it for your bedroom. You don't come out and then, because this person is my husband or this person is my wife, I want to now start kissing the person in public. No, we Africans, this is not our culture. You learn how to obey the rules of the bedroom. Save everything. When you get back home, you can decide to do whichever thing you want to do. Some of the teenagers or the younger ones around the corner might possibly see you guys and then want to do the same thing. So you try to avoid it totally, because of the younger ones that might possibly misinterpret that thing or go ahead to do something they're not supposed to do. So in Ghana, you don't do that. You avoid every form of PDA, regardless of who the person is to you, until you get to your houses. Another thing I'm talking about is Ghanaians being family oriented. It is a thing in Ghana that regardless of what business or whatever thing you want to do or talk, they always put their family first. So when you're having like maybe a business meeting to go to and you get to the point of the meeting, you don't just go straight into, okay, hello, in today's meeting we'll be talking about how to, no, you don't do that. They find it quite disrespectful, and it might look as if outside business you don't care about them. So at least before you go straight into the business of the day, you try to ask them some questions, personal questions, like how they are doing. Hi, how you doing? Hope you slept well. How is your wife? How are your children? What about this? What about that? You try to ask them questions outside work, so they know you care about them and not just the business. Because when you just go directly into asking them or talking about the business, you're not just nice to them. So you just have to, try to know how they are doing, so it doesn't look like you do not care at all. Another thing I would like to talk about is when you visit Ghana, please avoid any form of nasty talks or maybe trying to make jest of a particular thing, especially with their culture, their religion, their food. When you go to Ghana and then somebody is saying something that is very important, don't make some kind of nasty comments. If you don't understand what the person is saying, you should try to ask questions as much as possible. And if you still don't understand, even after asking questions, it's fine. Let them be. This is their culture. Allow them. It is their culture. It is what they are used to. So don't come and start saying, oh, maybe in your place, this is how you do it. Yes, everybody have what they believe in. If they are laughing, if everybody is laughing there in Ghana, you join them and laugh. And if they are being serious, you don't go ahead and be making jokes. If you don't know something, you ask. If you don't understand, it's fine. You must not understand. That is what makes them unique. When you see the food, you don't know what it is, you don't understand it, you don't make nasty comments about it. If you don't know something, you don't know something. When you ask questions and you still do not know, you leave it for them. It's that simple. So don't try to make nasty comments when you're not supposed to. So another very important point here is when you visit Ghana and maybe by any means you go into a fight or a misunderstanding with somebody that is older than you or somebody elderly, you just know that automatically you as a younger person is wrong. You don't try to prove a point. Just accept that you are wrong and apologize. Don't want to, prove a point to why you are right. Even if you're the one that is right and the older person is wrong. Nobody is going to say, oh, sorry, I know you are right, but no, you just have to apologize. You don't need to. Nobody is going to tell you, you are right, you are automatically wrong. Just get that and apologize immediately. Don't try to prove any right. Don't try to give any points to want to back up or defend yourself on why you are right. Whichever thing it is, just save yourself, and then apologize. Elderly people in Ghana are always right, regardless. You should be very familiar with these things. So when you encounter one of each, you just know how to handle them. So another thing here is the Ghanaian culture do not permit calling people by their first name. Like the Western cultures, like when you want to call your dad, you want to call your mom, you can decide to call your mom by her first name. If her name is Mary, you can just say Mary, or you just say Ada. You just call them by their first names. In Ghana, it is not permitted. You don't see somebody that is older than you and then you call the person by their first names. You try to attach something to show respect to that person. Things like auntie, uncle, brother, sister, like just madam, something that you just know that once you attach it to their name, it's going to show respect. You don't just call them by their name, Mary, just like that. It is never a thing in Ghana. Learn how to attach things like uncle or mommy or daddy to their names. Even if you don't know their name, you can just say madam. You understand? So you don't just go to call them by their first name, because you are going to sound so disrespectful. You have to attach any of those things to show that yes, you have respect or regard for them. Another thing here is for you to learn how to use the word please and sorry. In Ghana, almost everybody uses the word please or use the word sorry. You should be quick to say sorry. When you step on somebody mistakenly or accidentally hit somebody, try to say sorry. It is you being polite and not rude. And when you go out maybe to some stores to get things and you want to buy something regardless, you should try and attach please to it. Just try to be polite as much as possible. When you want to ask them for an item, you can be like, please, how much is this? You don't go and say, how much is this? Just like that. You're just going to sound rude at the end of the day. This thing is sold for how much? Please, can I get this? Please, can you give me this? Try to attach please and also say sorry whenever you wrong somebody, you hit somebody by mistake, or you step on somebody by mistake. You just say you're sorry, and that is it. So endeavor to always use these words, please and sorry, whenever you visit Ghana. And lastly, time. So in Ghana, they have what they call the Ghana man time. We all know that in Africa as a whole, we do not keep to time. It's not something we're proud of, actually. Like even us Nigerians, when a meeting is supposed to start by 6 p.m., be sure to come by 7 or 7:30 because that's a norm. So in Ghana, when something is supposed to start by 6, definitely you can't start exactly at 6, maybe 6:30 or 7 p.m. So time is something that we are not proud of as Africans because our 10 a.m. is never 10 a.m. So it is what it is. Everybody as Africans, we need to work on the so-called African time and learn to, be punctual when there's an event or there's a time set for something. So thank you all guys for watching this video, and I'm sure you've learned a lot from this video. So whenever you visit Ghana, you'll be able to live peacefully with the people and not have any problem with them. Hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed to my channel. Like, comment, share, and see you in my next one.